There's just one thing, though.
Yes?
That window you nailed down, the one Mr. Warburton climbed out of.
What about it?
I think we ought to put a few more nails in, just to be on the safe side.
Excuse me, please. I am remembering the name. Missy Courtney.
No, Miss Courtney.
Yes, absolutely.
The lady with the large bosom.
She's wanting to see you.
Yes, well, she'll just have to wait.
Excuse me, please. She's already waiting.
She may be the principal, but I have a class to teach. Now, as I was saying about... Miss Miss Courtney. Yes.
Address?
Yes.
Sex?
Occasionally. Now, the first thing we have to do before we do anything else is to call the register.
So sorry.
Right? That's quite all right. I expect you'll have a bit of difficulty finding your way round at first. Things will seem rather strange.
Yes, very strange.
Yes. Must be quite a change coming from one of the underdeveloped countries to our more advanced way of life.
Oh, yes.
Still, your people are doing remarkably well. Did you fly here?
Fly? How do you mean, Buana?
Fly in a big iron bird. Quite a change from riding an elephant. Unless you came by jumbo. Yes. English joke.
Very funny.
Well, perhaps you better sit down.
Blimey, you are dropping a clinker.
You mean clanger?
Yes, please.
Yes, well. Right, let's continue with our lesson. Get out your textbooks. I'm going to give you all a few exercises.
Scusi, professore, sir. I can't do any exercises.
Why not?
I've got a bad back.
Excuse me, I was looking for a...
At last. A pity you didn't arrive half an hour earlier.
Why?
You might have saved me a great deal of embarrassment with a certain African gentleman.
Oh,
Yes, he was a school's inspector, but I mistook him for you.
you thought a gentleman was me?
Yeah. The silly fool tried to pretend he was a student and sit at the back to try to catch me out, but I saw through him.
I gather you think he was a bit stupid.
Oh, definitely. Thick as a brush.
What's his name, Mr. Kenyon?
Yes. Do you know him?
I should do. I've come to collect him. I am his wife.
Oh, blimey, yes. You have dropped another clinker.
No, thanks. I don't think that's my size.
So sorry, please. This case is for the lady peoples only.
What is going on?
What is going on?
What is going on?
Yes, well, I'm talking to this lady.
Why is she here?
Well, she's talking to me.
Why is she sitting in the corridor?
Why is she sitting in the corridor?
Must you repeat everything I say?
Question, explain what is wrong with the following sentence. My dogs is in the garden. Answer, I do not have a garden.
Minutes. Oh, don't worry, I shan't interfere. I make it a practice to drop in on the classes from time to time to see what sort of progress is being made.
It's beef stroganoff in the cookery class tonight.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No, I just thought you might fancy a bit. I mean...
Well, I don't, so will you please begin?
Hey, professore, why don't you tell us a joke, huh?
Oh, all right. I'll tell you one that I heard at my last school. One of the boys was sent home one day, and his father asked him why was he sent home, and he refused to tell him. So the father went to see the headmaster, and the headmaster said, I'll tell you why your son was sent home. When one of the teachers asked him who pushed over the walls of Jericho, he said it wasn't me. So the father said, well, if he said he didn't do it, he didn't do it.
Sid? Sid! Sydney! For heaven's sake, we're locked in.
Oh, well, we mustn't panic. We can last out till Monday morning. Have a carrot. Let's have a sing-song, shall we? Shall we start with Daisy? You know how it goes. Daisy! I'll have a word with the sergeant. £5 ought to do it.
I'm understanding. That is a fine.
No. It's not exactly a fine. Let's just say it's a little gift.
Gift?
Yes, it's an old English custom. I scratch your back, you scratch mine.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
That's right.
Very well. What are you being itchy?
No, it's not.
Is this yours, sir?
Pardon?
This £5 note. It was inside your driving licence.
Are you sure? It could have dropped out of your trouser pocket.
Oh, yes. And dropped upwards, I suppose, onto the desk.
Oh, you might have had it tucked up your sleeve.
Yes, and I could have a couple of doves up the other, but I haven't. It was definitely in your licence.
Yes, Sergeant is correct. I remember you putting it there not a moment ago. What
forgot.
It was just before you said you scratch my back and I scratch yours.
Thank you, George Washington.
No, I am Ali.
Yes, Ali, just be quiet, please.
Oh, dearie me.
Say that again.
Oh, dearie me. You must go back and see the police sergeant and scratch his back again.
You, sir.
See?
What's your name?
Por favor.
How do you spell that?
That's not his name.
Oh, giving me a false name, eh?
Por favor.
Good evening, Miss Courtney, or should I say, Mother?
Please don't remind me of last night's unfortunate incident.
Sorry.
I feel that Miss Hardacre would be much more suitable.
Yeah, well, in that case, I suggest you get Miss Much More Suitable Hardacre to take over tonight, because I'm going home.
You can't just walk out like that.
Oh, yes, I can. And I won't say it's been a pleasure, because it hasn't. All I can say is, in India, you'd be sacred.
Mr. Brown,
Hello, Miss Courtney.
why are you creeping about?
Well, I didn't want to disturb you.
Very considerate. And perhaps you wouldn't mind creeping into the office for a moment. I want a word with you. You may sit. Now, Mr. Brown, the other evening, after everyone had gone, I went into the gentleman's toilet.
I'm sure that was a perfectly natural mistake.
I went because the caretaker had complained about the graffiti on the walls. And Mr. Brown, it is just not good enough.
Oh, I don't know. I thought some of it was rather witty.
It was disgusting. Someone had written Enoch Powell rules okay.
Yes, well, with all due respect, I'd hardly call that disgusting. It's much too obvious.
I shan't need them, Mr. Brown. However, I might as well take them. It might speed up the marking. Oh,
Is something the matter?
these are the wrong answers. Oh, these aren't the answers to last year's paper. They're the previous year's. I must have picked them up by mistake. Oh, I suppose last year's answers must still be in my filing cabinet. Are you feeling all right, Mr. Brown? You look a little peaky.
No, I'm fine. Never felt better.
Mr. Brown?
Good evening, Miss Courtney.
Just a moment. Where do you all think you're going?
To the car.
Mr. Brown, this is most unsatisfactory.
Well, I agree.
Well, what are you going to do about
Well, there's only
this?
one thing I can do. If you can't beat them, join them.
Now, we need some hot water.
No, it's all right. I'll take it with a sucky.
What for you do that?
Oh, you said they'd clear my head.
You are supposed to put them in the hot water and breathe in the fumes.
Wants another drink, eh?
Hey, everybody! It's the conga!
Mr. Brown?
Hello, Miss Courtney.
This is disgraceful.
No, please. This is Congo.
Silence. I suggest you all leave immediately.
Man, you know this person.
See, I tell you truth. It's my brother.
Your brother? I don't believe you.
Okay, I tell you truth. It's not my brother. It's a good friend. We sleep together. Not in the same bed, same room.
Look, I welcome you to England. You and your compatriots are perfectly safe here. Don't have to go back to Russia if you don't want to.
Mr. Brown.
Yes?
The captain has no wish to stay here. He has come to take back the other person.
Ah, but you can't do that.
Why not?
Well, he doesn't want to go back. He's met this girl, you see, and they want to get married.
No, it's impossible. We are only being here for the one night.
Well, it was love at first sight.
No, peoples do not fall in love at first sight.
Boris?
Dada?
Yeah, well, there's a set of friend of yours outside. He's waiting to take you back to the ship, Captain Ivanovich.
Niet, niet.
Yeah, not niet, niet, da.
He works as a woodwork teacher here in the school.
One of the teachers here tried to rob you.
No, not rob me.
Oh, well, surely not,
He was trying to chatter me up.
Oh,
I see.
I'm terribly sorry. Especially in view of, well...
In view of what?
Yeah, well, I hardly like to mention it.
Well, you have mentioned it, so you may as well continue.
Well, let me say right away that it's a perfectly natural thing to happen.
What is?
Well, for one person to be attracted to another despite a difference in their ages.
To what two persons are you referring?
Well, you and I.
You and I?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Brown, I'd no idea you felt like that about me. Well, as you said yourself, it's perfectly natural. Oh, you poor dear boy.
Oh, no, Miss Courtney, you don't understand.
Oh, but I do.
This must be having a fight, not a dance.
No.
Well, me and Lil, we did have a nipper once, and I was out of work, had no money, got a bit desperate, so I wrapped the baby up well, took it out, put it on the steps of the orphanage.
An orphanage?
Yeah, in Jeremy Street.
Jeremy? It wasn't on an Easter Monday, was it?
Yes, it was.
Well, I don't think I really ought to, actually.
But of course you must tell him, Mr. Brown. There's no other alternative.
Well, there is.
What's that?
Well, I could shoot myself.
Ah, jolly good. I'm hearing a jolly good poem last night. There was a young lady called Nelly who was tattooed all over in Delhi. Right down her back was the Union Jack, and God save the Queen on her belly.
Thank you, Sir John Betterman. She thinks I'm a waiter.
You sure what?
She thinks I'm a waiter.
Oh. How long you been doing it, then?
What?
It's waiting on lark.
I don't wait. I'm not a waiter.
Do what?
Never mind. There we are. 72p, please.
Didn't I see you take a drink of my lager?
Yeah, but it was only a sip.
Oh, yes, I suppose you were tasting it to make sure it was fit to drink.
No, it was purely accidental.
I have a good mind to report you to the brewery.
Well, frankly, I couldn't care less what you do.
Your attitude is typical of the working class mentality. It's people like you that are ruining the country. You're nothing but a peasant.
And you, sir, are a bourgeois snob. 72p, please.
I refuse to pay for a drink that has been contaminated by your lips.
Oh, I see. Well, all right, don't pay. You have it on me. There you go. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, but you're not.
Really?
According to your students, you were here all the time.
Ah, yes, well.
Well, where exactly were you?
But we told you.
I am asking Mr. Brown. Well?
Ah, yes,
And what is going on?
I don't know, but from their sign language, I think they're trying to say that I was having a cup of tea in the toilet. I wonder if I should cancel tomorrow. Never mind.
This is our English teacher, Mr. Brown.
Small world, isn't it? All right, one, where's your little crib hidden?
Por favor.
Never mind, por favor. I know it's somewhere. It's written all over your face.
No. Not right in my face.
Every evening when I come home, she runs up to me and rubs her body against my leg.
What are you doing with my wife?
Nothing, I was just...
You stupid fool!
Do you speak any English?
Hungry.
Hungry?
Igen.
What, do you want something to eat?
Nem hungry.
Oh, Hungarian. Pompous old cow.
What was that?
Oh, I said, I'm just going now.
That's right. £100,000. What are you going to do with it?
What am I going to do? Celebrate, of course. Gladys.
Yes, Mr. Brown.
Coffees all round. Right, quiet everybody, listen. I want to read you all my letter of resignation. No, I am definitely resigning. With £100,000 I no longer need to teach English.
That's true.
Right, dear Dracula. This is to inform you that I think you are a rude, obnoxious and self-opinionated old dragon. And if ever I see you again, it'll be too soon. Yours disrespectfully, Jeremy Brown. Resigning.
Oh.
Letter to Miss... Hello, please. Ali, the letter to Miss Courtney. She's not in the office. Oh, thank God. Well, how much did you pay for this 21-jeweled, 18-carat gold timepiece?
£2 50 pence.
I think he saw you coming, Ali.
Most definitely. He was seeing me coming before I was seeing him.
But what I mean is you were swindled.
This is him.
Are you Miss Courtney?
Do I look like Miss Courtney?
Well, I asked to see Miss Courtney.
Ah, well, who are you?
My name's Forbes Fortescue.
Pardon?
Forbes Fortescue.
Oh, Jeremy Brown.
I'm an ATC.
I'm a BA, Oxon.
My card.
Ah. Oh, you're an ATC, an assistant town clerk.
Quite so.
What silver?
Well, I brought my silver tea set in case they wanted a drink.
Oh, perhaps the Duke would prefer a tot of rum, being an ex-naval man.
Oh, dear. I hadn't thought of that.
Mr. Jeremy Brown.
Arise, Sir Jeremy. Mr. Brown?
Yes, Your Majesty?
I beg your pardon.
I thought you were the Queen.
Have you been drinking?
No, just daydreaming.
Well, you had better wake up.
Beautiful, yes.
Beautiful, very.
And the clothes too?
Well, I was referring to... Are you representing Italy or the Mafia?
I represent Sicily.
Now, William Rufus died in 1100 after being struck by an arrow in the woods.
Hey, maybe it was Robin the Hood.
Now, Robin Hood wasn't born then. He was in the Middle Ages. Oh, well, perhaps I should come back later.
Ah, Mr. Brown, you can join in.
Well, I'm not really that religious, actually.
We are looking for a fly.
A fly?
Oh, yes, it's 2 inches long, brown, red and black, and got a curly tail. Oh, I'll get it.
No, stand back, Sid. You leave this to me.
What are you doing, Mr. Brown?
Stay where you are, Miss Courtney. This could be dangerous. Yeah, that's right. Not moving now.
Mr. Brown.
Just a minute. Better to be safe than sorry. There.
Oh, I've just remembered. I haven't inspected the boilers.
Have you quite finished, Mr. Brown, or would you like to borrow a hammer?
You can't be too careful where strange insects are concerned. Have you any idea where it came from?
Yes, W. Parker and Son.
Pardon?
Fishing tackle suppliers.
Oh, fishing... It wasn't...
It was.
Oh, dear. Got any glue?
I don't think trout are very fond of glue.
No, I suppose they don't. I'll buy you another.
Oh, I'll see that you do. Well, we booked in, and Albert, being the thoughtful man he was, he let me go upstairs first to prepare myself, as it were, whilst he had a drink in the bar.
Getting up a bit of Dutch courage, eh?
I beg your pardon.
Oh, he was such a lovely person waiting to be, Well, what happened then?
Enter. Hello, darling. Oh, where's Albert? You haven't pushed him down the stairs, have you?
No, he's just gone to comb his hair.
Well, is he all right? There's no damage, I hope.
I'm afraid there is, actually.
Oh, dear. Is it bad?
Well, the plant pot's broken.
I was referring to Albert.
Oh, Albert, no, he's fine. I'll get it.
Darling!
Oh, it's you. Yes, this is Darling. Miss Courtney.
Albert!
Dolores!
Dolores?
Haven't you a class to attend to?
Yes, of course, Darling. Dolores. Excuse me. Dr. 2P must have rolled away somewhere. Now, can anybody tell me what the word debate means? And I don't want to hear anyone say debate is what you put on the fishing line.
In Sweden, we make love everywhere.
Well, I think we are getting...
There's one for you. Ah, Mr. Brown, please hold. Please hold.
Si. Too much vino is no good for the liver.
Are you serious?
I am thinking we are lost.
We are not lost. Now, where are we, Sid?
I don't know. You had the map. You were doing the navigating.
Well, I couldn't read it in that old bone shaker of yours. It kept jiggling up and down.
Then you should have jiggled up and down with it. Do you think you can find that on the map, Mr. Brown?
I'm telling you, we are lost.
If you don't shut up, you'll be lost, because when we move off, we'll abandon you. Yes, right. I sometimes wonder if you're quite as stupid as you look.
Por favor.
Never mind.
La 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 la.
You're done up like a dog's dinner. Yes. They're all here, the three of them. I've seen them. They've arrived. I wouldn't like to be in your shoes when they find out.
Yes, well, with a bit of luck, they won't find out.
All right, what's all this you made of?
You'll see.
Enter! Mr. Brown, whatever have you done?
Oh, it's nothing really, just a slight accident, a compound fracture.
Well, you can't possibly go to the dance like that.
Oh, I couldn't let you down. No, I insist.
But I wouldn't consider it.
Oh, well, if you feel like that, fine.
Oh, most certainly I do.
Oh, well, that's very kind of you.
Ha! She didn't fall for it, did she?
Absolutely.
Oh, Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown? A compound fracture, I think you said.
Yes.
Well, it seems more like a movable fracture to me.
Pardon?
Well, a moment ago it was in the other leg.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna fix you. I haven't finished yet.
Well, Mr. Cagney sounds remarkably like your butcher.
Nay, nay.
No, Anna.
Nine, nay, nay.
No, you're supposed to make the actual sounds, like whoop, whoop, or bah, bah, or
I can't do that. Hurts my throat.
Oh. Can't you sing or anything?
I can sing Song of Revolution.
Oh, no.
Idol to the north of Kathmandu.
I am saying.
Stop!
You are not liking us?
No.
Oh, what did you expect, Morecambe and Wise?
If you're wanting, we can be doing Morecambe and Wise. I could be the fat, short one with the hairy legs.
And I'll be being the one with the glasses.
Yes, well, we'll discuss it later. Thank you very much. Ah, the penny's dropped.
Where?
I feel I owe him a living.
Yeah, well, in that case, why don't you make him very happy and give him a job in your harem or something?
Don't be stupid, Mr. Brown.
And you can keep your Rolls Royce. Taro?
Japanese philosophers say, a person who's in front, Lionel, more likely to get shot at.
How so? I'll give you another clue. It's not a comma, but it begins with a C.
Question mark.
Don't be be ridiculous. There is no shame these days in being an unmarried man.
Oh, you silly little man, it's not mine. I found it in the canteen.
No. Shh. Don't cry, don't cry. Come on, look, come over here and look at all the trees, eh? See all the birdies chirping? There, isn't that nice? There we are. Rock-a-bye baby on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby cradle. It's not there.
Perhaps he's crawled along the edge and gone right the way round.
Oh, well, you better crawl round and have a look.
No, not me. I can't stand heights. I've got claustrophobia.
Vertigo.
Yeah, I've got that in my shoulder as well. Well, I'll give you a bunker. I'm going to see to me boiler.
Well, aren't you staying here?
No, I can't stand the sight of blood.
What is that baby doing in the classroom?
Wait. I'll give you 3 guesses.
Is there anything you fancy?
Yeah, but I don't think Sister would approve.
Oh, cheeky. Do you want a bottle?
Oh, I couldn't have a light ale, could I?
Not that sort of bottle.
Ah, no, thanks. Not until I've had the light ale, anyway.
You're not getting it.
I know, but it's worth a try.
Right, what will you do now, Mr. Brownstop?
Brown! Brown! There's only one thing I can do.
And what's that?
Which way's the nearest unemployment exchange? Pompous old twit. That old hen, she's such a pompous old twit.
Danielle?
Max.
I beg your pardon?
He swears he found it in his pocket. There's no idea how it got there.
That's right. That's right.
You're beginning to sound like an echo, Max. Do you have to repeat everything Giovanni says?
Sorry, boss. First, we get the jam jars.
First, we get to the jam jar.
You start.
Excuse me.
Is it raining in the office, Mr. Brown?
No. No time. I've got to get this coat back to Miss Courtney. Oh! Yes, well, I hope you find Miss Courtney's questions as amusing. She'll be here any minute.
me.
Don't interrupt. I tend to tolerate your frivolous attitude, but you'll find that Miss Courtney is a horse of a different colour.
Oh, blimey. You should not be calling Miss Courtney a horse.
I wasn't, although there may be a certain resemblance.
Mr. Brown, please.
Just a minute, Daniel. I haven't finished yet. As I was saying, Miss Courtney will not be as tolerant as I, but on the other hand, you mustn't let her intimidate you. She may be a bit of an ogre, but she's only human.
Excuse, please, Mr. Brown.
Talking to you, or why are you constantly interrupting me?
I think they are trying to indicate my presence, Mr. Brown. What is it?
No milk today.
Evening, everybody.
Evening, Mr. Brown.